happening, vinyl community, music community, cassette community, metal community, comic book community, in case you're watching this music collection update. I'm here to show off some new tunage that I've got since the last time I did an update, which was like 2 weeks ago, I think. So, without further ado, I'm going to be showing 3 albums and then 1 CD. But before I get started, if you are like me and you're poor, or not even just poor, you're thrifty with your money. If you've ever wanted to buy these, they are on sale, and I just picked them up. This is the label protectors, so you can wash your records in the sink, which is a tried and true, proven method to restore some old vinyl to better condition. Sometimes a very, very huge improvement, like with my Rocky soundtrack. That thing, when I first got it, it was like $1 at Goodwill, I think. And you couldn't even listen to it. It was terrible. So I got these and washed it in the sink. And now I can listen to it. I even uploaded a song from the soundtrack. So, but basically, if you don't know, these go on both sides of your LP. And then you insert the bolt through. And then you just tighten it down. And you got to make sure that you got them on pretty tight, so no water seeps into your labels. A little bit of water gets in there, it's not too bad. Just wipe it off, and you, because the labels are made to repel some water. Not, you don't want to get them soaked. But anyway, so the record will be in between these, and you can wash it in the sink, and then just dry it off with lint-free cloth. So these usually go for about $45 to $50. I got this for $34 on sale on eBay. So if you're interested, check them out. These have the little seals or gaskets or whatever you want to call them. These rubber, and so they're not going to clamp down the hard plastic onto your vinyl. You'll have that little rubber gasket there that'll keep it from doing any damage to your record. And it also works as a barrier to the water. So great little invention, man. You can make these at home too, but I'm not good at it, so I'm not even going to try and do it. So I wasn't going to pay $50 for them either, but I would gladly pay $34 with free shipping. So glad to have these. So I just wanted to throw that out in case you've ever thought about buying them. You can get them cheaper now. All right, so let's just start going through the music. First off, we've got Skeletor. This is cyber metal. This came out last year, didn't it? Or was it this year? No, 2019. On Hell Records. And I know this band because of our good friend Travis over at Lyricist 17, but you can call him Travis. He showed them, and then I think, was it Cloudy Milder? Andy picked it up, and he picked it up, and I just ordered it. But yeah, man, this is really, really cool. New wave of traditional heavy metal. Better than most, in my opinion. So Skeletor, cyber metal, and I really dig the cover, man. It's almost like a comic book cover in a lot of ways, or like maybe a splash page from a comic. But yeah, man, cool band. I'm not sure where they're from. I think England. There's the band. So yeah, man, if you dig the old traditional heavy metal, but you're looking for something new, check out Skeletor. Highly recommended. Highly, highly recommended. All right, and on to vinyl. You may have seen, was it the last update I did? I think the last update I got a copy of The Wall, but it was all scratched up, and the guy did the visual grading, and didn't bother to listen to the record to see if his visual grading was wrong. So I picked up another copy, man. Now, the vinyl is not perfect, but it's a lot better than the one he sent. No scratches or anything. Just a pretty good amount of static in between songs. And I'm kind of tired of looking for this album, so I'm just going to stick with this one. I'm going to give it a good washing, and see how much that improves the sound. This is the Columbia US pressing. The other one was a Greek pressing on Harvest. So Gatefold, most of y'all know, familiar. The inners are there. They're just ratty-tatty. I don't know if a rat got in there or somebody needed to pick their teeth and tore these out. But yeah, that one's in not as good shape. This one's a little bit better. Does seem to have some water damage. It's got a moldy smell to it. But as I say, the albums themselves sound pretty good. So this is side 2, side 1, side 2. Yeah. Again on Columbia. That's my favorite side, just because of the little artwork there. So, but yeah, man, it's listenable. Now, there is repressings of this, but man, they're going for high too. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with this. Like I say, give it a good wash in the sink with my new label protectors and see how it sounds. All right. Next off, these next 2 albums, if you've been paying attention to my channel, which I know not a lot of people do, but I've ripped both of these albums. The first one's NWOTHM. This is like a thrash crossover band from Philly or Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh. Sorry. They didn't have a big scene there. It was like them and Dream Death, and I'm trying to think of some other bands. But man, I picked this up in '89 on cassette. Loved it. I was a big fan of the mix, the way the guitars sound on here, but the riffs, man. I think this is kind of what paved the way for bands like Iron Reagan. The short, thrashy songs with a little bit of crossover in there, with punk. The shouted choruses, that kind of stuff. But the 2-minute songs with like 10 time changes and killer riffs. So this reminds me a lot of or Iron Maiden reminds me a lot of NWOTHM. So came with the lyrics, and this was on Strategic. What was it? Strategic Records, distributed by Relativity. I think that's right. Anyway, this only had 1 vinyl pressing. This is it. So love that band. Underrated for sure. I think if they'd had a couple more records, maybe people would know them more. But they only have the 1 full release, and the others are like demos and splits. So, and you might have seen that I ripped this. This is Halloween's first EP, self-titled EP from '85. It stayed up for about 2 days, and then YouTube decided, hey, no way, we're not going to allow that. And so they blocked it worldwide. So enjoy it while it lasts, folks. If you see one of my rips, enjoy it while it lasts. I never know sorry. I never know how long they're going to be up. But absolutely love Halloween. Anything Halloween from the 80s, Kai Hansen, Michael Kiske, I got to have it, man. I just love it. So this gives me both of their EPs, this and Judas. Walls of Jericho, Keeper of the Seven Keys 1 and 2. So the only thing really I'm looking for is like live in the UK. So yeah, I haven't liked anything since Kiske left, and I know a lot of people like maybe their newer albums, but I can't get into them. So I try. I want to like them. I don't. So. This come with an inner, but it's just a catalog of albums you could order. Boy, and this is like a who's who of awesome albums, man. This is like you could just use this and pick pick albums that you don't own. Gosh, there's so many. Flag of Hate, Creator. I mean, Feel the Fire, Voivod. I mean, that's like a who's who of good metal back in the day. And so, it's 5 songs. And that's on Noise. records. All right, that's it. Those are my new albums, CD and label protectors. So, like I say, man, grab these. If you wash them in the sink, man, it gets them, to me, as clean as any kind of those spin wash things you do. I'm very happy when I use this, but I've always been worried about my labels. Now I don't have to worry as much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it as always. Let me know what you think about these albums, the CD, or even the label protector. And yeah, if you need a link to where I bought it, I'll be sure to give it to you. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Farley out.